Hey guys, welcome back to Altaz-Review, where we talk about the latest gaming trends. January is almost over and the real gaming news has only just begun. There's a lot of new developments to talk about, but the thing I'm most excited for is the release of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PC, finally. Well, let's just get right into it. First off, let's talk about the rumors and expectations that we've had to set for the coming year. After the Game Awards in December, everyone's been following the newly teased games and people have really been hyper-focused on the probability of woke media in games like Intergalactic Heretic Prophet and Ghost of Yute, and even for other games. Although these negative expectations are mostly unfounded, it's not exactly baseless either, since many IPs are including diversity while failing to put effort into good storytelling as well. I still expect good things from all of these games, but I'm gonna stay ready for anything. Next up, let's talk about the newest gameplay footage for Assassin's Creed Shadows. In terms of expectations, I wouldn't say it's anything new from the original teasers. It's mostly just showcasing the clean visuals and some of the side activities and mechanics, most of which resemble Ghost of Tsushima a bit too much. But again, the graphics and gameplay are things we saw a good deal of during the official announcement and gameplay trailers last year. But after 2 delays and hopefully a lot of reflection after constant criticism, Assassin's Creed Shadows may still be able to rise above all the hate it's been getting recently. For now, we'll just have to wait and see. We also got a little bit of a preview for the possible new standards of modern gaming. Trailers for the Switch 2 have left some people underwhelmed, mostly because we haven't seen the exact specs of the device yet. Only some mechanical upgrades. But either way, I think a stronger Switch is exactly what people were looking for. Although by now, with the new $400 price point, the Switch 2 will have to compete with the new handheld devices like the Steam Deck, Lenovo Legion Go, and many more. Aside from that, some rumors are also talking about GTA 6 being $100 for just standard edition. And if that happens, it's gonna set a very dangerous precedent for the games market. And finally, let's talk about Final Fantasy Rebirth and its PC port. The Final Fantasy VII Remake series has fully embraced the risk and reward of using nostalgic games and long-standing IPs, and it's made the best of it. Final Fantasy VII probably has the most iterations and spin-offs from all the Final Fantasy games, and yet the Final Fantasy VII remakes are fresh as ever with new ideas and great ways to expand on old favorite mechanics and characters. We saw most of the fun stuff in Final Fantasy VII Remake, but now in Rebirth, the game has gone from being instanced and kind of linear to fully open world with tons of side activities and minigames, and a still meaningful story that will continue in a sequel. Although Final Fantasy VII Remake changed up the story a bit, but thanks to its ending, Rebirth was able to play around with the original story events even more. A lot of players have complained that the open nature of the game, along with too many minigames, end up watering down the overall plot. But the fun RPG nature of the game is still there, and the depictions of all of our favorite characters still keep us stuck to the game till the very end. In terms of optimization, it's pretty similar to how things were for the remake, but maybe a bit better. The graphics are amazing on the right hardware, but that may lead to a bit of lag, especially in more crowded zones or during more graphics-intensive moments. And just like in the remake, there's not too many graphics options to play around with. For Final Fantasy Remake, there were certain settings that negatively affected FPS, like dynamic resolution. But being a PC game, we were able to use mods to change up all the graphic settings as we pleased. I'm sure the same will happen for Rebirth, but that doesn't mean we can ignore the fact that Square Enix isn't putting enough effort for giving freedom to PC players, which is exactly the reason a PC port is even worth playing. But overall, I'm glad we get to play Final Fantasy Rebirth on PC with the best settings and hopefully all sorts of wacky mods. I'm looking forward to seeing CJ wield the Buster Sword. Overall, the gaming sphere looks kind of divided. I'm not sure what to think just yet. For every platform, every game, and even for the gaming economy, there seems to be a lot of rumors and speculation, and they don't sound too reassuring. So let's keep an eye on how gaming evolves this year, because 2025 seems to be a valuable year for the gaming industry as a whole. Especially when it comes to PC, I just hope that as technology advances, we can at least get better optimized PC ports. Well, that's more of my hopes rather than my opinion. It's been hard to have a fixed opinion about anything at this point, but moving forward, we're about to get a lot more releases and a lot more news. Let me know what games you're excited for and what you'd like to hear about in future videos. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Until then, I hope I see you in the next video.